So.
But you can use one if you need.
Hier ist also irgendwo das Schlachtfeld, das gesucht ist, wo der Widerstand aktuell gegen die Armee des Shoguns kämpft. Na gut, es wird nicht lange dauern, dann werden wir auch ins Getümmel eintreten. Die Fujito-Festung. Der aktuelle Ort des Krieges. Hätte ich allerdings bloß schon mal hier Teleporter aktiviert, dann wäre einiges jetzt hier einfacher. So, und wo genau? Ach, da ist er. General? Sind Sie der General? Goro?
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision.
Ich erzähl dir was über die Ergreifung des 100. göttlichen Auges.
You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. Why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information to share.
Ja, ich war das. Und ich habe verloren.
What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
Yo, lang lebe der Widerstand!
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Okay, weiter geht's. Im Namen des Widerstandes folgen wir jetzt Teppei. Wo ist er? Und schauen im Lazarett vorbei. Aber bei den ganzen Blitzschlägen hier muss man eigentlich wirklich sagen, Inazuma ist kein sehr schöner Ort zum Leben.
Is this a new recruit? Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa, whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Teppei, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 Shogunate samurai, and only one of me. but I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for him at all. I heard he even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take him down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
Na, wie viele Käfer brauchst du?
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
Kein Problem. Wir haben auf unserer Reise durch Inazuma einige Onikabuto eingesammelt.
Thanks for your help. Have you
So, das können wir mal ein bisschen überspringen. Hier, die Onikabuto. Gerade mal einer. Ein bisschen wenig, aber hier.
All right, I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again in no time. Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
Gut, hier ist der Käfer.
Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped. Now it just feels numb.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Teppei. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring together to make up for lost time.
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, seriously. But good going, Teppei. When you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just a cool sensation. I swear, I can feel my body repairing itself already. Still, I better not start overdoing it quite yet. Thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged, drinks are on me.
Just glad we were able to help. All right, I'm gonna continue giving our new recruit the grand tour. Rest up, you guys.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in before you hit the front line.
Calm down and get some rest.
The training grounds. That reminds me, they should be doing archery training over there right now. Let's head over.
Tja, warum nicht? Ein bisschen Training schadet nie. Und warte mal, ist da oben irgendwas? Ja, hier ist tatsächlich etwas. Und natürlich noch ein Teleporter, den wir aktivieren müssen. Ist natürlich jetzt ein bisschen sicherer, wenn wir das aktivieren. Und wir haben Abenteuerrang 49 freigeschaltet. Und aus irgendeinem Grund.
Stabilize. This is order.
Befand sich hier ein Samurai. Tja, ein bisschen komisch. Aber man hat schon andere Sachen erlebt, die komischer waren. Also dann erstmal zurück in die Basis. Also, wo ist denn der Trainingsplatz? Gleich hier vorne, wie es aussieht.
Oh, another miss. This sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one
Bullseye?
hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days that practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat. And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
Oh, gut, aber seht genau zu.
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
Gut, zerstöre innerhalb der vorgegebenen Zeit eine bestimmte Anzahl von blaue Zielscheiben, um das Training erfolgreich abzuschließen. Und denk daran, dass das Treffen von roten Zielscheiben, die deine befreundeten Einheiten symbolisieren, oder das Verlassen des Trainingszonen zum Scheitern des Trainings führt. Ey, aber wir haben doch überhaupt...
Pressure getting... That's no way to demonstrate. Let's go.
Also ernsthaft, wir haben doch jetzt aktuell nicht Pfeil und Bogen. Aber gut, dann müssen wir die Truppe mal wieder neu aufstellen.
Leave it to me.
Zu schade allerdings, dass wir aktuell noch keinen neuen Bogenschützen
I'm sure you'll get it this time.
besitzen. Oh, das war falsch.
That's no way to Let's go.
Okay, noch einmal von vorne.
Ready? I'm sure you'll get it. Pressure getting to you?
Was war da denn jetzt falsch gelaufen?
That's no way to damage. Let's go.
Also ich bin mir ziemlich sicher, beim letzten Schuss war ein Blitz da mit im Spiel gewesen. Hä?
Pressure getting to you?
Warte mal, was ist denn jetzt hier los? Die Zeit war noch lange nicht abgelaufen.
I'm sure you'll get it there. Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible! I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
Okay. Besiege die angreifenden Bakufu-Soldaten. Okay, aber dafür bräuchten wir... Ernsthaft?
Think you can bully me?
Verdictus. Stabilize.
Also das gefällt mir einfach überhaupt nicht.
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed.
Dann gibt es einen Verräter.
We have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics. You'll see.
Na gut, sammeln in der Nähe die Materialien. Und wo müssen wir dann? Ah, da drüben. Und dann erstmal eine kleine Reparatur.
Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. It seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
Ah, naja. Dann erstatten wir erstmal dem General wieder mal Bericht. Aber so drauf versessen, wieder an die Front zu gehen, bin ich hierbei nun überhaupt nicht. So, wo ist denn jetzt... Ah ja, hier, Rosaria.
I hear you've got a job for me.
Rosaria ist mal wieder da. Also gut, Berichterstattung beim General.
Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall to the enemy.
Na gut. Dann auf wieder in die nächste Schlacht. Geht zum Schlachtfeld an der Front. Wo auch immer die... Ah, wieder mal der Strand. Naja, gute Strandplätze sind immer hart umkämpft. Die Schlacht um den Strandkorb. Oh mein Gott. Oh. Okay, ich glaube mal, ich verziehe mich hier mal kurz. Wir haben dort drüben immer noch einen Teleporter. Und einen Samurai. Und ein weiteres Schwert, was höchstwahrscheinlich auch ein bisschen blitzig ist. Aber gut, der Teleporter wurde aktiviert. Also stürzen wir uns mal ins Schlachtengetümmel. Und natürlich auf der richtigen Seite. So, hier sind wir mal. Hallo, wie geht's? Ich bin der Neue.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, he is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong. He means just as much to us. As a member of the Resistance, he's a comrade. I'll never surrender him to you. The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Teppei and the Traveler. What are you doing here?
Das ist meine Pflicht als Mitglied des Widerstands.
It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor? What's that?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think? Will you fight?
Ich nehme die Herausforderung an. Ich werde nicht verlieren. Warte, kämpfen wir jetzt auch wirklich? Anscheinend. Was denkt die sich jetzt eigentlich dabei? Gegen so einen Kämpfer werden wir doch nicht verlieren.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Naja, und so... Erst recht nicht. Soll ich jetzt eigentlich die komplette Armee zerstören?
Remove all threats to eternity by order of the almighty Shogun.
Be wary. You're up against a powerful opponent.
Judgment.
Was noch? Wird das Ganze jetzt nicht ein bisschen lächerlich für die Armee des Shoguns?
You got this.
There's more than one round. Keep it up.
A word poet. Allow me. Finish strike first.
Also ernsthaft, das wird auch langsam lächerlich für die Armee der Shoguns.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
Now!
Stand firm! Hold the line! Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment.
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the resistance and also the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point?
Keine unmittelbaren Pläne.
In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
In Ordnung, aber ich glaube, das ist erst ein Gebiet, was wir im dritten Akt des zweiten Kapitels erreichen können, wenn ich mir recht entsinne. Oder ich habe das Gebiet namens Sangonomiya gekonnt übersehen auf der Karte.
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Tja, klar, kein Problem.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will
Ist
escort
also
you
wirklich
there.
jetzt das Ende des zweiten Aktes des zweiten Kapitels.
For all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight
for the future of Inazuma.
Na, das wird auch noch ein bisschen dauern, bis du dann erstmal im Banner erhältlich bist. Aber ja, wir haben recht behalten. Der zweite Akt ist abgeschlossen. Und es dauert also jetzt wirklich noch ein bisschen, bis wir aufbrechen können. Aufbrechen nach Sangonomiya. Oh Gott, da oben ist ja jetzt wieder ein Elektrokoloss. Okay, den müssen wir uns irgendwie noch besorgen. Und ansonsten hätten wir... Oh, verdammt nochmal, wie soll ich denn da jetzt hochkommen? Aber ansonsten hätten wir jetzt noch ein paar Kleinigkeiten zu erledigen. Ansonsten hätten wir noch ein paar Kleinigkeiten zu erledigen, bevor es dann erstmal am 1. September so ungefähr weitergehen wird. Zunächst werden wir dann wohl höchstwahrscheinlich den Phantomfluss wohl mal in Kürze in Angriff nehmen. Höchstwahrscheinlich im nächsten Part. Oh, das wird jetzt ein bisschen knapp. Nein. Nein, 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 nein. Das gibt's doch nicht. Wieso konnte ich da jetzt nicht weiter raufklettern? Für den Abschluss dieses Parts muss ich jetzt unbedingt diesen Elektrokoloss kriegen. Das kann doch jetzt nicht unmöglich sein. Naja, vielleicht mit ein bisschen mehr Ruhe und Gemütlichkeit. Okay, und vielleicht mit ein bisschen mehr Ausdauer. Okay, so ganz klar ist es mir jetzt irgendwie noch nicht, wie wir da hochkommen sollen. Und ich denke mal, an der Stelle wäre es jetzt auch erstmal egal. Denn im nächsten Part kümmern wir uns dann mal kurz um den Phantomfluss Phantomklinge. Es gibt eine ziemlich einzigartige Kampfgrundschule in Inazuma und ihr Name ist Shinryu. Hätte jetzt allerdings gedacht, dass das Ganze anders heißen würde. Aber wie dem auch sei. Wenn nicht wir, absolvieren die Phantomklinge. Und somit sage ich jetzt erst einmal Tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal. Bis dann und ciao. Ah, wartet mal, eine andere Sache können wir jetzt doch nochmal machen. Die Errungenschaften. Wir haben insgesamt ja 3 Errungenschaften abgeschlossen. Und damit kann es dann also im nächsten Part weitergehen. Obwohl, wartet. Wir müssen im nächsten Part erstmal zur Abenteurergilde hin. Es könnte jetzt ja sein, dass wir was Neues freischalten. Und somit sage ich bis dann und ciao. Wir sehen uns bei der Abenteurergilde wieder.